Hey everybody, Dawna Hetzler here, New Dawn Realty, Metro Brokers Elite. Hey, just wanted to pop in for a second and thank you so much for all your comments and texts and calls. Just that you watched the last video on the update I had on the real estate market and this coronavirus that is going around and how it's affecting our marketplace. So thank you for watching, for your comments, for all that, your response. And I am still doing my drawing, so I wanted to do another video because of that too, just to remind you that I'm doing a giveaway with John Eldridge's book. It's called Get Your Life Back, Everyday Practices for a World Gone Mad. What are you doing while you stay at home? What practices are you employing so that your world doesn't seem like it's gone mad, right? So do continue your comments, please, and I will be doing a random drawing probably next week. Wanted to give you a chance to chime in if you have not yet. So that's what I'm doing on the sidelines, and it's a great book to help you find peace in the midst of a chaotic world right now, and it is a little crazy out there. Yesterday I did my first virtual, virus is on the mind, but virtual closing. And so I was not allowed to be present at a closing with my client. And so I went in via phone conference, and it's just interesting times and things are changing rapidly. 2 days ago, Governor Polis had issued our stay at home request, and in that, he did not believe that real estate agents were critical service providers. So we had to stay home as well. However, that's been overturned. Our Scott Peterson, he does all of our governmental affairs for the Colorado Association of Realtors, and he went in and fought for us in our industry, and he did a great job. Got with Governor Polis and got that overturned. So as of yesterday, we can still work, show property, but we are exercising extreme care in how we do this. And so I am advising my clients that if your house is not vacant right now, then we should wait until after April 11th to see if the stay-at-home order is lifted. There won't be a lot of showings with people staying at home and, just trying to stay safe. So if your house is vacant, we can talk about that. Otherwise, I've got a bunch of listings that are on hold coming onto the market as soon as this is lifted. So I wanted to give you that update. And the word on the street. So I listened to a podcast, the Brian Buffini Show, and I will try and put that in the email that I send this video out with. But if you're watching on social media, it's called the Brian Buffini Podcast, or the Brian Buffini Show podcast, I think it is. Anyways, he is a real estate coach, and he coaches real estate agents. And I've been a big Buffini fan for a long time, and he's always got just really good interviews and his finger on the pulse of the real estate market nationwide. And so I will put those links in my email if I can, but one of his interviews was with Dr. Lawrence Yun, and he is the chief economist for the National Association of Realtors. And if you listen to that particular podcast, it's called This Too Shall Pass. And I'm like, hey, I said that on my last video, but so many people are saying this too shall pass. In fact, he just did an interview today with Dr. Ben Carson, and Dr. Ben Carson says this too shall pass. So it seems like it's the running theme. Anyways, I'll include those links so you can watch them. But basically, what Dr. Lawrence Yun said was that the predictions, and of course nobody knows for certain, but the predictions, the word on the street is that our real estate market is going to be strong, that it will continue to do well. We do need to contain this virus, and we need to get that taken care of first. But as soon as it is contained, we are going to have pent up demand. We have buyers who still need to get into homes. In fact, I just got a call yesterday from a buyer on one of my listings that's vacant right now, and they said, we are renting, and it's very short-term rental, and we need to be in a house like yesterday. So there are still plenty of buyers who need to get into a home, and there's going to be pent-up demand, and your house values have not dropped, and the economy is good overall. Now there of course is job loss and all of that stuff that has happened, which is very tragic to our nation. This is a unprecedented time that we have never seen, and we are we're just in uncharted waters. But for a chief economist to have a positive prediction is always good, because they're usually negative, gloom and doom type news. So they were very positive. Dr. Lauren Gion had said, because of our low supply and high demand, we will still have high demand after this virus gets contained. Our banking systems are in a much better state than they were in 2008. And just to give you an idea for inventory nationwide, our builders had, just before the downturn in 2008, our builders had 2 million units on the market. And right now we have 1 million units on the market. So that just gives you a little perspective that overall, we are still strong and we will get through this together. And so your values are still there. And if you're looking to buy, it's still going to be a great time to invest. I will keep you posted on that. And I always give you the most honest news. I'm also an investor buyer in the real estate market, and I'm watching closely not only for my own investments, but for you as my clients as well. So we'll do this together. We'll figure it out. If you've worked with me, that I will tell you if it's time to wait or to sell, to buy, when is the best time. I'm always advising you on the long term. Even when you look at houses with me and we go into a house and I say, I don't know about this for resale. You've probably heard me say that. So you will always get it straight from me. And that's just what we're hearing. So we are hopeful in the industry that things will be looking up here in the next couple of months as far as getting back into our hot market here in Colorado locally. So resources, podcasts, the Brian Buffini Show has got some great resources on there. Listen in. I'll share the links. Things are looking good. And I also had a conversation with a client and friend just yesterday sharing, most of you know that I work on faith. And when a transaction falls out, if you are the seller, this particular client in the past was my seller, and she had we had sold her home and she had purchased a new home. And all of a sudden her home that she was selling fell out. And then, of course, she couldn't buy the new one that was her dream home, and she was in tears. And this was just a few years ago. And I said to her, there is a better one being worked out for you right now. Trust me, I have been in this business a long time. I have seen this time and time again. And all things work together for good. And so, sure enough, those few years ago, she found an even better house. Well, we did as a team, found her a better house that just, the story is just incredible on the miraculous journey that happened to lead her to this place. And so now we're getting to the point where we're going to list her house, and it's in Elizabeth. And so as I was talking with her and telling her, hold off, let's wait just a little bit until April 11th because you're owner occupied, I was sharing with her that my own fix flip, and it's really not a fix flip, I bought it as one, but we did a total remodel on the place, and it looks fabulous. So I put mine on the market last Friday and got an offer that same day. We were under contract by Sunday, and then midweek this week. And it's not because of the virus, it was because of covenant issue, but my buyers terminated. And so I was telling my client, as we're getting ready to list her house, who had been through this whole journey before, I said, this is a great opportunity for me because I get to now, as representing myself and being my own client, right? I get to practice what I preach. And I'm always preaching faith and live by faith, walk by faith, and trust that there is going to be something better. And so I will keep you posted on my own fix flip that I have listed right now. We have some showings going, but it is vacant. And I'm on this journey with you. So when I am representing you as your realtor, know that I'm in this too, and I go through the same things as you, and I can speak from experience. And right now I am walking in faith as well. So anyways, sorry that's a little bit long again. I always shoot for like a 2 to 3 minute video, but I feel like I'm having coffee with you and visiting as I do with so many of you. And so be safe out there, please, and practice all the social distancing, stay in if you can, all that good stuff. I will keep you updated on the marketplace, and just be safe And thank you for your business and all that you do. And I appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget to leave a comment either on social media, email me, text me, whatever that is, and tell me what you're doing in a world gone mad right now to find peace, to find that inner peace. And I'll keep you all posted on what's going on. So look for my texts, my calls. I can't get everybody. I've started the last couple of days sending out messages. So look for more of those. I will be contacting you. I truly do care because you are not just clients, you are friends, and we're in this together. So thank you for your business, your trust in me. I look forward to working with you soon, and I'll keep you updated. So holler if you need anything. I am here. Talk to you soon.